fellow members of our planet, district officers, judges, I think I know who you all are. Madam President, of course. Have I left anyone out? Past President? Not him. Today, our planet is facing a global, urgent crisis. And it's unlike any other crisis in the history of mankind, in respect that it involves not just everybody in this room, everybody in the whole world. Sounds a bit grisly so far, but perhaps to lighten the mood a bit, the good news is that we've got everything we need, all the resources to solve this global crisis. And in fact, there's even a $25 million prize for the person who can come up with a solution, offered by Sir Richard Branson of the Virgin Group. And the prize is to scrub out the greenhouse gases from our atmosphere. And he says that he hopes that the prize will innovate and give enough creative thought to save mankind from self-destruction. Pretty powerful words. He also goes on to say that man created the problem, and therefore man should solve the problem. So if you want to have a crack at the 25 million, please visit virginearth.com. I'm sure we've got a few takers. So I guess by now you know I'm talking about global warming, climate change. Just a very quick poll of the audience. How many of you roughly know the causes and effects of global warming? Okay, roughly about 2. Okay. Basically, global warming is defined as the increase in the average temperature of the world's land masses, oceans, and atmosphere. So what's happening is the sun's energy penetrates our atmosphere, giving us light and heat. In normal circumstances, about 15% should be reflected by the deserts, the sand, oceans, and the ice caps. And that should reach back into outer space. And what's actually happening today is we've got this greenhouse trap that's trapping that infrared light that's supposed to be reflected out and heating up our inner atmosphere year after year, day after day. Constant process. So what are the causes? Well, the chief cause is now being irrefutably, irrevocably, and unequivocally stated by 2,500 scientists at a conference for climate change on February the 2nd this year in Paris, that mankind is very likely means 90 to 95% the cause of climate change. So simply it's the burning of fossil fuels like oil, coal, natural gas, wood, which is producing carbon in our atmosphere. And we're looking at 200 gigatons that's sitting up there, trapping in these greenhouse, this infrared heat energy. So now the world's natural filter, the cycle of photosynthesis through trees, can no longer simply cope with the demand that we're putting on it. There's too much excess carbon going up there. Every kilo we burn is putting 3 kilos in the atmosphere. And with, of course, the devastating and dramatic effects of deforestation, it's worsening and compounding the problem every day. So what are the consequences? It's not good. It's really not good. If we don't reverse the effect of climate change in the next 10 to 15 years, it's a very small window of time, we're looking at an increase in the average global temperature of 2 to 6 degrees by the end of this century. That means places like Sydney will be uninhabitable. We're looking at a complete meltdown of all the ice caps, all the world's glaciers. It's going to rise sea levels by about 60 centimeters at least. That's going to result in coastal flooding. It's going to wipe out food crops. It's going to increase famine, of course, as a result of that. It means we're looking at outbreak of tropical diseases. I see a lot of worried faces. It's good. A lot of outbreak of tropical diseases in these coastal areas. We're going to lose coral reefs. They're going to be bleached out. Islands are going to sink, like the Maldives. Hopefully not Singapore. We never know. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see, I mean, another point is that 50% of our species, 50%, will be lost by the end of the century if we don't reverse climate change. It's that bad. And we're looking at least a loss of 100 million human lives. So you can see the consequences are catastrophic. So an urgent global response is called for. So what can we do about it? Well, simply I put 3 things here which I hope you can all take note today. It's a call to action. Firstly, awareness. If you haven't seen the film The Inconvenient Truth by Al Gore, please do so. get a copy of DVD, and I can guarantee it will change your worldview. There's also going to be a concert, Live Earth, something like the Live Aid concert. It's going to be held across 7 continents on the 7th of July, 7th of 7th, 2007 this year. There's the website, take a note, get involved, watch it. It will be a party to create awareness of global warming. I myself might organise a party, and you can all come along. Another way, we can all go carbon neutral, very easy. Click onto a website like this, and you can calculate your carbon deposits, and you can have them eliminated. They'll pay probably $50 a year, $50, and they'll eradicate your carbon footprints. So everybody, please have a go at that. It's not a game. Lastly, a massive change in lifestyles called for. All of us, we need to make changes. I mean, we need to go to energy-saving devices at home. Really, really save energy. Sell your car. I mean, if it's, don't pay all this tax. It's nonsense. Get a horse and cart or a bicycle or something. We need to think about this and make serious sacrifices in that respect. Ladies and gentlemen, my time seems to be running out for this speech, so I urge you. But before I do that, I'd just like to say, look, this actually spells the biggest business opportunity in the history of mankind also. It's a chance to get rid of all these dirty, inefficient fossil fuels that we've been using and burning for the last 200 years. We go to renewable, clean sources of energy. It's a great opportunity. So please, my time's running out. Let's not let the window of opportunity for our planet run out. Toastmasters for the day. Take action.